Welcome back to Elren. As you descend into the Titan's ribcage, the jagged, light-starved limestone fissures that carved through the colossal fossilized remains of the fallen behemoths from the age of Ein. These are not mere stone walls. They are the calcified, sky-reaching ribs of a god thing shattered in the wars of a forgotten epic. The blinding, bleached white glare of the Sahre is choked out, replaced by a humid, stagnant gloom that clings to your skin like a damp shroud. Here, the air is thick enough to chew. There's a suffocating null stink, a rank perfume of wet, matted fur, sun-rotted blood, and the sharp iron tang of freshly cracked marrow. Your boots don't find the sand anymore. They crunch through a thick carpet of splintered bone and the black, oily dust that leaks from the Titan's marrow cores. The darkness hums with a sound that is felt rather than heard, a deep, guttural vibration of 1,000 low growls that makes the very bones vibrate in sympathetic terror. But as the shadows tighten their grip within the skeleton of this old world, your mind seeks refuge in a memory, a haunted echo of the cool, lavender-scented marble halls of Cataloi in the Spire of Light. You hear again the rhythmic, disciplined clink-clank of plate armor and the stern, hushed voices of the Solarian knights. A scourge is waking in the deep sands, the first knight had warned, his golden cloak shimmering in the dying sun. The Sahre does not just hold heat. It holds a grudge. It holds the ghost of Irsu Tarset. It was the last, the second knight adds, her voice a dry, ominous rasp. The final man to ever sit upon the throne before the princesses claimed their blood right, and the city of runes became a ghost story. He sought to outrun death with forbidden arcana, and in his desperation he poisoned the very wind. If you are to stop him, you cannot go as knights with banners high. You must go as scavengers. Find the pack of the red sands. Find their shaman. Only they know where the king's vultures are buried. And a sharp, high-pitched cackle, like the snapping of dry wood, shatters the memory and drags you back into the dark. You are deep in the belly of the pack now, moving through these hollowed-out thoracic cavities of this ancient titan. The flickering, oily orange glow of fat tallow torches reveals dozens of predatory yellow eyes tracking your every heartbeat from the jagged alcoves of bone. A massive alpha male, his hide a map of scars and his ears notched by 100 kills, paces alongside you in this narrow passage, his snout inches from your shoulder, his hot, wet breath reeking of carrion as he tests the scent for fear. He does not strike, but his presence is a heavy, unspoken promise of violence. Finally, the tunnel spills out into a vast dome cavern, the Titan's very skull, draped in moth-eaten tapestry that might have once graced a royal bedchamber in the city of runes. At the far end, wreathed in the acrid, swirling smoke of a bonfire, sits the ancient matriarch. And as you enter the chamber, Sage, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and where the good people can find you.
Hi, hello, yes. First of all, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Sage, and on social media, including Twitch, I am Story Sage, which is STORI Sage. I stream RPGs, play a lot of TTRPGs here in the community, and really just talk and post about life. I am playing a rock gnome, and I'm who is also a druid. I'm very excited to play him. To introduce him just a little bit, I'd say he's, probably a little bit tall for a gnome. Very grayish blue, stone-colored skin with this kind of a scowl on his face. His bushy eyebrows just kind of pinched together. Frowning, giant nose, wearing probably clothes that are uncharacteristic of a desert, just something really more suited for a tavern. Yeah, and that's who I'm playing tonight. I'm super excited.
Awesome. We love having you, Sage. Thanks for joining us. And as the camera pans up from our good friend, the druid, rock gnome, the camera lands on Bug. Bug, tell us who you are, where the good people find you, and who you're going to be playing tonight.
Hello, for those of you that don't know, I'm the Unstoppable Bug, or you can just call me Bug. I'm usually found here at Solid 10. I love playing games with these nerds. You can find me on TikTok as well, but I haven't been quite as active. But if you want to find me, you'll find me right here with these friends. Tonight I am playing Rhea Weaver. She is a fighter, and she is weathered. She's a little bit older. She is here because she was told to be. She's wearing a lot of draping cloth, like a weathered, sand dusted cloak that's with her hood pulled up. She's got like a green wrap around her hair, and she has a big shield on her back that has the symbol of an eye. And she is just taking in everything that is around her. She's just watching anything and everything and everybody. So that's who
Nice.
I'm playing.
Thanks, Bug. As the camera pans from Rhea over and lands on Roddy. Roddy, tell us who you're going to be playing tonight. Tell the good people who you are and where they can find you.
Always best for last. Hello, everyone. I am a Rottweiler at 1242. You can find me here on Twitch, on my own channel on Rottweiler 1242, also with the Solid 10 gang as well. Have just started back streaming, so that's a good thing. I don't have a set schedule, but some days are better than no days at all. And tonight I will be playing Kalis Viral. He's a sharp-featured, sophisticated-looking half-elf sorcerer who has a confident smirk and fire dancing in his hands. He carries himself like danger is an old friend. His magic crackles unpredictably, bending and flaring with a will of its own, just like him. And he makes sure to carry his armor with him when he needs to.
Good man. Good man. Even if it is mage armor.
Armor's armor.
Armor is armor. All right. Thanks, Roddy. And then we jump back into our story. As you enter this chamber, you see Kezra, the matriarch shaman of the Knolls of the Red Sands, sitting intently snapping small bird bones and reading the way they land on the flat stone. She does not look up as you enter. Instead, in a low growl, she says, the knights sent you. I can smell the incense of Cataloi clinging to your cloaks like a funeral shroud. They are right to be afraid. Sahre is coughing up its dead. The flavor is bitter. Finally raising her head, looking to you. One eye is clouded white and the other piercing, predatory yellow. You seek the pyramid, fierce Tarset. You think you seek gold, but you seek a grave that refuses to stay shut. You see, long ago, fierce Tarset was a man, silk and stars. Now, he's a rot that eats the wind. He was the master of the city of runes, the last wizard king, buried by the princess's decree. But the king does never sleep alone. He's guarded by the ghost of his most loyal vultures, the physician and the astrologer. And their tombs lay scattered across the dunes, hidden in the red wastes. You cannot enter the king's pyramid without his royal crest, and he was too paranoid to keep both halves in one place. And as she reaches into a leather satchel, she produces two heavy, blackened bronze discs. And she tosses them into the dirt at your feet. They ring with a metallic, hollow thud. Take these, the seal of the physician and the seal of the astrologer. They are the only keys that will open the side tombs from his court. Go to their houses of sorrow. Within, you must find the two fragments of the king's crest, one hidden with the healer and the other with the stargazer. Only when both fragments are brought together at the Great Pyramid will the sands part for you. Kill them, burn them, bring the last king to his final rest. If he remains, he will eventually call my pack to his service and will become nothing but barking husks in his legion. Go now. My pups are losing their patience. I'm tired of holding their leashes. And there's a momentary pause as she looks back down, and then she raises her head and howls. And for a moment, there's only the sound of a wet, rhythmic panting of the hidden pack. You hear some shuffling from the left, and from the deepest shadows of the cavern, 4 massive gnolls emerge. They are lean, wire-muscled predators draped in sun-bleached leather and rusted chain. One brute, with a jagged scar running from his snout to his throat, steps forward and barks a challenge, his hackles raised. And Kezra stands, her ancient frame surprisingly tall as she strikes her staff against the floor. "Be silent, Gura," she commands, her voice cracking like a whip. The stars are turning. The scent of the physician and the astrologer is waking on the wind. And these flesh wraps are the only ones with hands steady enough to cut out the rot. You will not feast today, Gura. Instead, you will be their scouts. She turns her gaze back to the 3 of you, her grim smile pulled up, and edges of her mouth matted with fur, blood, and maybe something else. My pups know the hidden way, where the sand does not swallow the traveler. They know where the water hides and where the ghosts of the Sahre do not hunt. Gura and his kin will lead you to the Stargazer Spire in the east. They will ensure you reach the black obsidian walls before the sun boils the marrow in your bones. She leans forward, the smoke of the fire curling around her sapphire charms. But heed my warning. Do not mistake their escort for friendship. They are predators. They serve only me, and because I see the thread of their lives. Keep your steel sheathed and your eyes on the horizon. If you falter, lose your way, or bleed too much, their hunger will return faster than the sunset. Go now. The astrologer is waiting, and he has been looking at the dark for a very, very long time. With another sharp command from the shaman, the gnolls turn in unison. They don't wait for you. They move with a terrifying loping grace back into the hallway beyond, their eyes glowing in the torchlight as they beckon you to follow. Follow them into the heart of the desert. And so you find yourselves in this cavern, your scouts exiting behind you. You have a moment to speak amongst yourselves. So, tell me what happens now.
This had better be worth it.
Tell me you're afraid to get your hands a little dirty.
Oh, trust me, these hands never get dirty.
We'll see that change.
I let the magic do the work. We really have to follow these gruesome animals, though? Well,
Unless you want to become blood stew.
if they get hungry, don't walk in front of me. I might trip you. Maybe.
As you make your way out,
Sage.
Thank you. I did not realize I was muted. Not to interrupt you, Al.
interrupt me, Sage. Do it.
When Kalis said what he said about the gnolls being gruesome creatures, Menta is going to speak up and say, they're not gruesome. It's just natural.
That's fair. Still odd looking, but I could get used to it, I suppose.
Pretty sure the smell of that one's not natural, but alright.
My sentiments exactly. Oh.
And as you turn, you make your way back through these titan bones out of the titan's skull. The eyes from the shadows, yellow, follow your move. And you exit into the red sands of the great desert. The wind in the eastern desert does not blow. It screams. It whips the fine red silt into a frenzy that scours the leather from your boots and stings any patch of exposed skin. But as you push on, miles turn to miles, as dune upon dune moves amongst the wind. As you push through a particularly violent gust, the air seems to fall unnaturally still. There, rising out of the bleeding heart of a massive dune, is your destination, the chamber of the astrologer. It's a pyramid of obsidian white limestone, its apex truncated and replaced by a massive hollow bronze sphere that hums in the desert wind. Unlike the jagged natural rocks you've seen, the structure is a triumph of geometry, sharp, cold, and unblemished to the passage of time. And as you approach the towering exterior walls, the scale of Irsu Tarset's vanity becomes all too clear. Every inch of limestone is carved with deep, precise hieroglyphics. that seem to pulse with a faint rhythmic starlight of their own. You trace the carvings with your eyes. They don't tell of a story of a god's harvest. Instead, they depict the sky as a map of conquest. One panel shows a man, Irsutarset, the last king, reaching a giant stone hand into the heavens and plucking the stars from the firmament like a ripening fruit. Higher up, the runes change. They become more jagged, more desperate. You see the physician, Karush, kneeling at the king's feet, offering a bowl of liquid darkness, while the astrologer Hafez stands atop this very spire, pointing toward a constellation that shouldn't exist, a void in the shape of a crown. The most chilling image is saved for the base of this structure. It depicts the city of runes, Cataloi, not as a thriving capital, but as a clockwork machine. Thousands of tiny figures, citizens, soldiers, and workers are carved as cogs and gears, all being ground together to fuel the king's ascent into the black between the stars. Above this massive stone slab that blocks your path, a single line of high runes is etched in gold leaf. Though the metal has begun to peel away after eons, it reads, "To know the future is to own it. To own the stars is to never die." Here the air feels thin, as if the pyramid itself is breathing the oxygen out of the sky. The obsidian walls of the Stargazer Spire seem to drink the very light from the air as you approach the central dais. In the center of the monolithic door sits a vacant, star-shaped depression, its edges worn smooth by centuries of scouring sand, an expected silence. And as you lift the seal of the astrologer, the blackened bronze grows unnaturally cold in your hand. Frost blooms across your fingertips, despite the blistering heat of the desert. And the moment the metal sets itself into the stone, the gear-driven sphere at the pyramid's apex lets out a long metallic shriek that vibrates the very soles of your boots. Then the world goes silent. You look up to see the sun, once a blinding white eye, suddenly eclipsed by an invisible moon. But this is no natural darkness. A halo of bruised purple flare around the black disk as the sky bleeds into a deep, sickly ruddy red. The dunes, once golden tan, transformed into waves of dried blood. The shadows of the knolls escorting you stretch and warp, detaching from their feet like ink spilling across the sand. And the going too fast. And the hieroglyphics on the pyramid's face begin to glow with a malevolent crimson luminescence. The carved figures of Cataloi seem to shiver in their stone prisons, their eyes hollow, turning towards the summit. And for the duration of just a heartbeat, the wind stops completely. And the only sound is the rhythmic, heavy thrum of the spire drawing power from the wounded sky. The red light catches the silver inlay of the runes, making the text crawl, and a deep tectonic groan echoes from within the earth. And the great slab begins to sink into the ground, exhaling a breath of air that has not moved since the time of the Tyrant Wizard King. The eclipse lingers, crimson omen hanging over this desert, as the path into the Stargazer's secret finally stands open. What happens now?
Minta is just kind of standing there, staring up at this. We're really staring into this path, and just for a moment, kind of regarding the transition and what's just happened here, the transformation, and just this is unnatural.
Rhea has her shield drawn and she is looking to see if there's like any visible dangers upon the path that she can pick out, in particular, like anything on the floor that's like sticking up, like a tripping hazard, or like spikes in the wall, or she's just overly cautious.
Awesome. So let's roll some dice after all. Give me either a perception or investigation check. With an 18, you stare where the slab of stone descended into the stone below it. Darkness beyond. You don't see any traps. You don't see any treasures. You don't see any footprints. Just a narrow path leading deeper into the chamber.
Okay. It's like, this is, where we go. So unless anyone has any other plans, she's gonna slowly start taking steps, just trudging on.
Well, I can't let you have all the fun. I'm coming in too.
Not afraid to get your hands dirty?
Nah.
And as you move forward along this path, it's dark here. Rhea, lacking dark vision, you can barely see your hand in front of your face.
I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out my trusty coin of delving. And I have a little socket sitting on the front of my shirt that I kind of just set it in, and it sheds dim light around me at like 5 feet. It might be better if one of you leads the way, but I can't really see.
Nice. Let's transition as you make your way in.
Making my way.
Map's loading. It's bigger than I anticipated. Go figure.
I got a notification. The ambient sound needs to go up just a little bit when you get a minute.
Yep. I just don't want it blowing in my ears.
Yeah, I definitely did not realize exactly what you meant until you said that the map is still loading, because this is I'm a little scared.
Good Lord.
All right. Can each of you see your tokens?
Aye.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right. The rough sand here pulls at the bottom of this ladder, and beyond you can see lights blinking ahead, and the hallway extends a good 70 to 100 feet. Everybody give me a perception check.
Wait, because I have the sentinel shield, it's just a straight roll since it's dark?
Sure. Take that first one, which was a 16 plus 1, 17. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I was having character sheet issues.
All good. Ahead of you, Rhea, you hear the scratching of nails on exposed stone.
Did our scouts go ahead of us into here?
No, they left.
Okay. Eyes up, y'all. She kind of draws her scimitar and she rests it on her shoulder as they're walking through.
Okay. The game
She's gonna take a few steps.
is ready to go for you.
Hot
She's
on your
kind of
heels.
doing like a weird, like, turning, almost like a dance in steps, kind of. Just kind of like looking around.
You hear that low murmur of a wild animal, probably 30 feet ahead of you.
Just realized I was muted again. Is this anything that I would recognize from, my experience with animals?
You can give me a nature check.
Okay,
I think you have dark vision, correct?
I do.
Yeah. I think you see these, what look like hyenas, but their eye sockets are dark. It's naturally unnatural. Certainly you saw the hyenas that were in the Gnoll's Den before, but these don't look alive.
That's not creepy at all. To the others, well, actually, Kalis does Kalis have dark vision as well?
Yes, he does.
I believe so.
So in that case, I'm going to turn to you and be like, you see that too, right?
Oh, good. You see it too? I thought I was seeing things. Yes, I see it as well. And I'll reach up and Rhea tap you on the shoulder. Hey, don't go too far forward. You don't want to be a midnight stack.
Can I see them in the next thing of light now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. My eyes are open. I can see. Kinda.
Uh-huh. As you were sidewalking. Interesting. What are we going to do about them? I mean, well, let me rephrase that. What are y'all going to do about them?
Pardon?
What you gonna do with them over there?
You're really not. Okay.
Actually, never mind.
What?
Oh, okay, I was gonna try to. I literally was thinking about just entangling them, but then I was like, I don't want any of us to get like caught in it. So never mind. I don't think it. I was just passing ideas.
I mean, do we try to walk by them, or are we gonna pet them, or what?
Yeah, we gotta make it through anyway, so might as well just get ready to bonk some hyenas, I guess.
Bonk some hyenas. Boy, you have great wordplay.
Thanks, I've been working on it.
Needs a touch up or two.
Yeah, these things are unnatural. They need to go.
Okay.
All right, Minta.
As you step forward, they hackles on their fur raise and their vacant eyes stare in your direction. We're going to roll some initiative. Good roll. Minta, you're first to go.
You're muted.
Thank you. I'm not. Yeah, I'll get into practice. I was expressing my nervousness at being first. I'm going through my like spells right now. I don't know. I haven't played a druid before, so be patient with me.
You got all night, Sage. Take your time.
I actually think that I'm gonna use the cantrip Shillelagh. Is that how you say that, by the way?
Shillelagh.
Oh my gosh, wait, it's Shillelagh? Okay, I was so long.
It's okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast that on the club that I'm holding.
Okay.
Which is a bonus action. And then I'd like to I'm actually gonna go ahead and see, I really don't want to use Entangle because I don't want anybody else to get stuck in it in such a I think I'm gonna cast Blur.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just do that.
All right. You are now blurred. Creatures that try to attack you will have disadvantage. Does that end your turn, or would you like to move?
Oh, yes, it actually I am gonna move too. Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually just gonna go ahead and move up to this first hyena here. And then that does end my turn.
Rhea, you're next to go.
I, being the weathered soldier that I am, just gonna casually walk up and take my scimitar and give it a old thwack right on the noggin.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
All right. Attack. Horrible. 16.
That easily hits as your scimitar slices across the shoulder of this beast. Go ahead and roll damage. 7 damage.
7 damage. And because I am I get another old thwack.
As you slice this creature across the shoulder, the skin flays away and a stink emits from its body as it drops to the ground unmoving.
I'm gonna go back over this way, and that's all of my movement.
Bonus
That's all I
action?
can do. Nope.
All right. Next, Kalis.
I'm going to move up just a little bit here. If I can grab my token. There we go. I will aim at the hyena directly and straight in front of me. Let's make sure that measurement wise. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that. I will cast Firebolt at that hyena.
A 20 hits. What does your firebolt look like?
So as he casts it out from his palm, it looks like it's a straight bolt, but at the front of it, it's got like a skull face in the front of it. Just goes
Nice.
straight out.
And as this creature is growling, staring at Rhea, firebolt flies through the air, dealing 13 damage. And that creature, its skin and fur matted with time and age, burns under your conflagration as it melts to ash on the sand.
Let's see. I only moved 5. So let's go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's the rest of it. Nope, I did that wrong. One more back. I already moved 5. I had to move 25. That's it.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
This creature lunges forward towards you, Kalis, and it'll bite out at you. Its breath smelling like old sand and time. That is a 16 to hit
It hits.
for 3 points of piercing damage, but that is its turn. Top of the round. Minta, is your go.
You're muted.
I'm gonna try not to do this all night. I'm gonna do my best. So I think I'm just going to move and just move up to this hyena dude, and then I'm gonna take a swing at him using my club.
Okay.
Which is, I'm trying to figure out how to use it in Foundry. Wait, okay, I just clicked on it. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, I rolled an 11.
11 still hits.
Oh, does it really?
Yes.
I got lucky then.
The creature tries to duck out of the way, but you still catch it in its hindquarters as you bring your club down. It stares back at you at eye level.
Yeah, I think I've made some new enemies today. That's just 5 damage.
The creature is severely wounded and near death, but still growling in your direction.
This is exactly this is exactly what I wanted here. No, I don't think. Actually, I'm gonna use the cantrip poison spray. So it is a DC 16 con saving throw.
Is that a bonus action spell?
It's like, oh wait, you're right. I think it's an action. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It is an action. Never mind. Just ignore that. That's gonna end my turn.
All right, Rhea, it is your go.
Being that he is right there, I'm going to roll the scimitar in my hand in a flourish and then whack right down the middle of its abdomen.
Whack.
Whack.
Whack, whack.
Oh no!
A 10 just misses. As you
Oh no!
well,
slam it, the
that's-
creature prepared to jump out of the way, stuck between the three of you. Your scimitar slashes down and it skitters back, prepared for your attack.
Off of the momentum of its skittering, I will swing it back up for a second attack. A solid 10!
Solid 10. That's a crit.
Oh, wait, really?
So your backhand swipe at this creature lands solidly in its rib cage. Go ahead and deal damage.
9 plus my max is 19. So.
All right.
Was that about getting your hands dirty, Kaylin?
They're still fairly clean. He just licked me was all he did. Ugh.
Is that what that smell is?
God, I hope so. Ugh.
So, is there, Mr. DM, is there a good way to go about navigating this, this expanse of a map that we don't know anything about currently? Like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let me think. No, I don't think so.
Well, thank you for thinking about it.
You can give me a survival check to see if there's any kind of movement or tracks, or
Okay.
are these creatures just standing in a stasis for hundreds of years?
Oh, that's a thought.
Yeah.
That's
I
why they're
love
so stinky.
They've been
Um,
staying.
Yeah, I think you look around and you don't see any other footprints here in this fine dust. It's less sand, but it's really fine dust. Is an 1.5 to 2 inches thick as you move around and you see these creatures move around in the dust. The only visible footprints are your own and the 12 paws of the hyenas you just vanquished.
I guess I'm gonna say, so who wants to pick a direction? Because I think it's kind of up to chance.
Whose chance?
You haven't met him.
That was one of the scouts.
Oh, no, the other chance.
Oh. Okay.
I must have went by.
You missed him.
Nothing gets past me. So
There's
I'm
these-
guessing since Ray is already up the stairs, is that the way you're thinking we should go?
She's kind of just sitting on the steps.
Hmm.
I just wanted to sit for a second. I mean, we can go this way if you'd like. But there's these stairs, and then there's those stairs. And then there's that light over there.
Well, we know we don't do the split up thing because that never works out. I mean, I can
Split
see
party.
a little bit. I would be happy to walk in front, but you know, something comes up to drool at me again, I'm stepping back. You know, I can't get this outfit dirty.
I'm going to like sniff the air very audibly. My nose just kind of crinkling up as I'm making these weird sniffing noises. And then I'm going to point in the direction that Rhea is sitting in and just say, oh, I think it's this way. And I'm going to start going down these stairs or up these stairs, my bad. I assume I'm going up them.
Is it extra stinky this way or something?
Follow your nose?
Yeah, exactly. It's like this old, saying that we used to say. It's never failed me before.
The nose knows.
And I'm
See?
so sorry.
I'll stand back here so it doesn't confuse you. Ugh. You have to burn these after this is over with.
What can I? Okay, are we going from sand to like stone? Is that what I'm seeing on the map?
That is exactly what you're seeing. And as you approach this stone, you look at the craftsmanship and the time it would take somebody to carve this geometric perfection. The stone here in this area where that's devoid of sand is ancient and expensive.
I'm going to actually walk over right next to it, just kind of kneel down and like run just over the stone and just across it and just kind of like feeling it with my hands and turn back to the others. Do you know how expensive this is? I've never seen anything like this where I live.
Never seen anything like this either. Of course, it's also real dark.
Here, come feel it.
You also do
You're gonna
know
hear
it's
some, like-
dirty, right?
You're gonna turn and you're gonna see her like rummaging through a pack. Be like, I know that there's. She pulls out a torch and be like, "Hey, Kaylin, do you mind? Can I have a light?"
What about your personal lighter?
Nice.
Kaylin will cast control flame and put a flame on the top of the torch. You know, I
Thanks.
could have made other lights if you didn't want to carry that thing, right?
It's all right. I get the muscle for it.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice. It don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. Just real dusty.
Yeah.
I actually just kind of a side note here. I have some parchment and some ink. And I want, you know how with tombstones you can put paper and I don't charcoal impressions. Okay. Well, I don't know if it works or ink with not, but we're gonna try. So I'm just gonna set this piece of parchment down and just kind of like paint over it a little bit to get a little whatever, and then I'm just gonna awkwardly hold it as the ink dries. Yeah. I'm taking this home with me.
Kayla's is going to kind of like look around a little bit and go, all right, so it's going to be dusty, it's going to be dirty, there's going to be slimy things here. And he'll look down at his armor and go, oh, hell no. And I'm going to cast mage armor on myself. I am not getting this shit dirty.
Nice.
Good luck with that. Rhea's gonna, now that she has eyes and can see, she's gonna start walking.
Give me another perception check, team. Menta, you hear that same low growl up ahead beneath these lights as you see another hyena by itself. Its vacant eyes staring in your direction.
So I'm gonna continue walking, and as I'm continuing, hold on, I'm on the map. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, I'm learning how to move. I haven't been in Foundry in so long. Am I stuck? Am I locked? Why can't I move?
Game was paused.
He has it paused.
Oh,
Yeah, I
this
paused
would
it for you all
explain
to
everything.
give a look-see, but I unpaused it, so.
So I'm going to continue a little bit, not too far ahead, and just turn back to Kalis and Rhea and just tell them, well, I think we're going in the right direction. And also, of course, with that, tell them that there is something up ahead as well.
Quick question on this. When I did that, I need to mentally remember that my armor class is different now then, correct? Because there's no way to change it in here.
Bum, 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 bum. I got you. Where is your armor class?
It said it goes to a base of 13 plus dex, so mine's a 3, so it'd be 16. If I counted right.
Equipped armor, mage armor, update. There you go, 17.
There you go. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
See, told you I packed it.
So
Pulled it out of your backpack, ready to go. Sorry, please, Bud, go ahead.
you're okay. On the walls, do I see any like old torches or like anything that or like old like sconce holds that I could put this torch in to hold it for a minute?
There's one here at the end as you look around, but nothing ahead. You see this one light, and these lanterns seem to be not providing any kind of heat, but they glow and flash. But down here towards the bottom at the back of this wall, there seems to be a old torch sitting there in a sconce.
I'll leave this, so I'll just bring it with me. And is it like, I'm gonna walk up next to Menta. Is this like sand is like starting to like pick back up again, or is it all stone?
Yes, it's all sand again, thick, 1.5 inches, 2 inches of really fine dust.
She's going to stick the torch into the sand and try to keep it upright. She draws her sword again.
Okay.
All right, I'll come back for this in a second. Are we going? And she kind of walks with her hands out.
Sure.
Can you even see?
Sure.
Oh.
And she's gonna pick up speed and she's gonna run. And I'll go as far as I can, getting ready to swing.
Let's roll some initiative as you close with this knoll. Its vacant eye staring back towards you. Menta, as you guys close on this hyena, you hear some whining and shuffling to your left, and you see 4 gnolls dressed in tattered blue garments, their eyes also vacant, looking in your direction, closing as you close on this hyena. Kalis, you're first to act.
I'm going to move up just a little bit. Whoops. Hang on. It won't let me grab. Oh, you have it still paused. I go. I'm gonna move up just a little bit, and on that hyena in the middle there, cast firebolt.
Kalis has dark vision, correct?
Correct.
You see these creatures over here.
Okay.
A 14 hits the hyena as your firebolt flies through the air. You make the somatic gestures, slamming into this beast. And much like the last one, its dried, cracked skin is engulfed in your fire, and it burns away, ashes, sinking to the dust.
Let's see. I've never used this before. I would like to try to use it once as a bonus action. And you guys can correct me if I do this incorrectly, but cast Misty Step to move 30 feet this way, which would be, so it'd be just like a fiery veil portal, just kind of like opens, and I'd step through it.
Nice.
And open it. I can't move. And open and step out over here. And that's my turn.
This creature lopes in your direction, closing with you. It is going to bite out at you. You feel this heat and stank coming from the mouth of this creature, one eye missing as it bites for a 17.
I have a reaction to use on that.
Okay.
And I cast Shield.
As you cast shield, the teeth chomp towards you and it rings against your shield and it bites, and it cannot penetrate your arcane magic. For its second attack, it's going to try to hit you with its short sword. The shield bats the short sword away. As the third attack goes to land, it bites at you again, but it cannot penetrate your magic. Rhea, it is your turn.
As I am confined to the light, because my torch is back there in the sand, I'm going to step back out this way until I can see something, and I am going to take a defensive stance and just wait.
That's right. You have dim light only.
Yeah, because I left my my torch back there in the sand.
And you are dodging?
Yes, and that'll be my turn.
From the darkened hallway, the gnoll raises its longbow and fires one with its bite, one with its laver, to its longbow, fires 2 arrows towards Kalis. That misses as your arcane shield bats away the attack. And the second one is a 23. I think that just beats your armor class. Is that correct?
Armor class is 17.
Plus 5, 22?
22, yeah.
All right, you take 4 piercing damage as your magic on your shield seems to wane for a moment as the arrow slams into your shoulder. The next one will take 2 shots at Rhea at disadvantage. That's a 9, which flies wide into the hallway, and a 10, which also flies wide into the hallway. And the next one will take aim at Menta, firing its longbow. That is a 6 to hit, which fails. And the next one is also a 6. And so firing through this air, their vacant eyes staring towards you, and they fire their bows, but they all seem to miss. Menta, it is your turn.
I did not forget this time. So I think I'm just going to, I want to see something really quickly. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to approach, I have 25 speed. So let me see. Actually, I'm going to get right up here next to the knoll that I think that's, yep. I'm going to get right up here next to this knoll who's like harassing Kalis over here. And I'm going to use my action to use poison spray, which again is a saving throw of 16 Constitution.
Saving throw for the Fleshnar con save is a 7. It fails.
Cool. This is good. Just doing normal damage, which is 29.
What does your poison spray look like? It eviscerates this creature.
What a good question. I actually think, I don't know. I actually think that I'm just literally, like spitting on this creature. It's just like,
Nice.
like a dragon, the way a dragon might, spit acid at someone. That's kind of like what I'm imagining it as.
As you open your mouth, the spray comes from within as you make your gesture of the magic. Magic erupts from your body and it lashes out against this creature, covering it. And that creature melts all the way down to its bones and skeleton for a moment, and then drops to the ground into the dust right in front of Kalis. Maybe got on Kalis. Maybe.
Well, let's just hope not.
Ew.
Bonus action.
I actually don't think I don't even know if I have any bonus actions other than casting that one. Let me see. I don't think I do.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to end my turn there.
All right. Kalis, it is your go.
So where I'm standing at, can I see the other 3?
Yes.
No. Okay, so they are in my line of sight and I can see them.
Yes.
I'm going to reach into my side. I have a little pocket on the side of my outfit and say, okay, enough of this nasty nonsense. And I pull out my wand and cast Magic Missile for 3 darts, 1 for each of them.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see. So that'll be 4.
The darts fly through the air from your wand and they slam into these creatures. But it appears they're more hardy than both the gnoll that Menta unleashed their breath on and the hyenas, because it doesn't look like it does much damage.
Okay, so this is a new class for me.
Mm-hmm.
The sorcerer. I see on here it says convert sorcery points. You can use it to do as a bonus action. Does that mean you'd cast another spell? Or
You can regain spell slots by expending sorcery points. I think Bug would probably know exactly how this works, considering she's been 3 years with Nemia.
Yeah. If you have the quicken spell ability, then you can use it. But since you've already cast a spell, it would have to be a cantrip. So you can do a quicken spell if you have it.
I actually do. I do have quicken spell.
So I think it's dependent upon class, but I think it's 2 sorcery points to cast a spell that is an action. So any of your cantrips that you'd like to cast that is an action, you can cast if you use quicken spell.
Okay, so I need to at least click on quicken spell for use the ability.
Mm-hmm. You need to remove 2 sorcery points from your pool.
Yeah, it should do that automatically if I'm not mistaken. And then I can go ahead and cast a cantrip. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to cast eeny, meeny, miny.
You.
1d8 or now we're gonna cast Firebolt on. Would I need to move up to see them, or can I cast?
No, you can see it because you have 60-foot dark vision, so they're only like 30, 35 feet away.
All right, I'm going to cast it to the one that's in the front.
Okay.
Let's see, Firebolt and attack. 15.
15 hits.
I can't see it. The dice covered it up. 18. Okay.
18 points of damage. The creature is now injured as your firebolt flies through the air and lands on their old exposed skin hide, burns up a little bit before it pats itself out and it growls in your direction.
I didn't like that. That's all I got.
Rhea, it is your turn. You are standing in the light.
Okay. My other torch is over there on the ground. Can I see like blips of like magic that they're casting and like see the shadows around them?
So they're not hiding, so you can take an attack at disadvantage if you have a ranged spell. You can close on them, but they're not hiding. But if you can get up to them, you're emanating 5 feet of dim light, but you can see that, as Kalis is firing his firebolt, it's landing on skin, and you hear the yelps and growls of these gnolls.
I'm gonna do math. I can do math. I can do it. Okay. I will go here and hold an action to swing at something that gets in range.
All right.
I figured I'd be like, I'll be a human. I'll do something different. I'm not gonna give myself dark vision. And I didn't give myself dark vision. And a fighter. Never played a fighter before. It's my action.
All right. Bonus action is your only thing left.
I don't have anything I can do right now.
Okay. This creature will, I think it's going to cast a spell. I need Kalis, Menta, and Rhea to make me a charisma saving throw. The DC is 13.
No.
You said he's casting a spell?
Yes.
I'm going to use a reaction to do counterspell.
Oh.
Nice. What level?
3rd.
Okay. As it starts to cast a spell, Kalis makes a gesture in the air and the spell fizzles out. You hear it growl as it runs towards you. But that is its turn. The next one will also cast a spell. I would like a charisma saving throw from Kalis, Menta, and Rhea. DC 13. 12, excuse me. DC 12. Success, and success. The creature will close on Rhea. Rhea, your opportunity attack goes off.
I'll give it the old shebang, shemil, shemazel.
I'm a llama ding dong.
I'm a llama
Only
ding dong.
6 sinks deeply into this creature's skin as it approaches you.
And if it's an attack, do I take my other 2 since I have
on a held
Okay,
attack,
I
it's
figured.
1 attack. Yeah.
Okay.
You're supposed to use the blade of the sword, dear, not the hilt.
Oh no, I
And I
did.
think this last one will move up towards Menta and go ahead and attempt to bite Menta. That is a 22 to hit Menta
Yep.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it swings and then it howls. No, I can't do that. I already took an attack. It will attempt to hit you with a glaive for a 10, which misses. But that's all of them. Menta, it is your turn.
Let me fix my hit points really quickly. So that was 9 points of damage, right?
Yes.
So it should be okay. Cool. I'm really excited to do this. I'm really excited this worked out. So I'm going to use my Staff of the Adder. This is, let me see if it showed up. It did. So I'm going to use, let me see. I'm going to use my bonus action to speak the staff's command word. It makes the head of the staff become an animate poisonous snake. So then I'm going to use my action to take a melee attack against this guy over here. And let me see. Okay, cool.
So
I'm really
the staff
excited.
becomes a snake. Got it.
Yeah, well, the head of it does. Yeah, basically, yes.
Yep.
It was a 12 to attack, but it says, yeah.
A 12 misses as this creature, its leather armor absorbs your blow.
That's a shame. And that's it. I can't do anything else because I used my bonus action and my action, so I'm just going to stay where I'm at for now.
Okay, let me make a melee attack using the snake's head, which is 5 for 8 year responsible eyes, blah, 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 blah. Snake head can be attacked. It's armor class 0, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Kalis, it is your turn.
Okay, still having my wand in my hand, using this as its point of contact, basically, to cast True Strike at the one standing in front of me. How does this work?
Says, guided by a flash of magical insight, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. The attack uses spellcast ability for the attack and damage roll instead of strength. So it would be a improvised weapon since you're hitting it with a wand.
Mm-hmm. So I just roll the damage for it?
You can just roll unarmed strike. No, because it's not a magic missile. It's you're hitting him with a 15-inch piece of wood. So it's I would consider it an unarmed strike.
Okay. Yeah, because it said it was a cantrip upgrade underneath it. That's what confused me.
Whether you deal radiant damage or the weapon's normal damage type, the attack deals an extra radiant damage when you reach level 5 then. So yeah. So you would hit it, but if you hit it, then you get the 1d4 plus for the attack and then 3d sticks.
Okay. So I just need to roll an unarmed strike first. Let's see. So I would roll a d20 and add +3 to it.
Yeah, it should be in your actions as well as unarmed strike.
That's the funny part. I can't find it.
So on the right, you have your tab. There's the cog. Then that looks like the little helmet or owl under inventory.
Yeah.
Inventory. And then at the very top, it says weapon unarmed strike.
It was scrolled down. I apologize.
But you have to move up to the creature if you're going to hit it with this thing.
Yeah. Hold on. Up to him. Attackity.
A 13 misses.
Figures. Can I use the luck point? Do we have any?
10.
You have one.
Plus.
Okay. Let me do that again.
And that is an 11.
Ugh.
Unlucky. As you go to reach out and hit this creature, it dodges back out of the way and it cackles like hyenas do, laughing in your general direction. Bonus action and more movement.
No, that's all I have at the moment. I need to reread that True Strike because I misread it, understood it. I thought it was just straight damage. It wasn't an attack roll. Attack uses your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity.
You rolled an 11. What's your spellcasting modifier?
Good question.
Should be under.
You have to help me find it, or I'll have to pull up the other one, the D&D page.
It's probably more than 4 since you're a sorcerer. So I'll say that attack hits.
Okay.
So roll a d4 plus. True Strike's really good if you're like some kind of melee spellcaster, so you can hit him with your regular weapon.
Yeah. Okay, so just
instead of your wand.
Just click on the True Strike and hit its damage, then it would roll it?
I believe so. Plus the attack on. Well, okay. It's more than that, so roll me 2 more d6.
Just straight d6?
Yeah, 2d6.
That's not what I told you to do. Ignore
so
that.
That's 20.
Was that correct? Because that it only rolled 1.
Yeah, roll me another one.
Okay.
22 damage. A good strike. And the creature is injured, but still growling in your general direction.
Okay. I think that's all I'll do. Stand my ground.
Rhea, this beast is closed on you. You can see it, the light emanating from the coin on your chest, and it stands there. Its vacant eyes staring at you. What do you do?
I'm going to dig my heels in and take my scimitar and give it a few swings.
22 hits.
Okay. Second swing.
A 14 does not hit as it bounces off its leather armor, although cracked with age, protecting it.
Last one. Ooh.
10 as it dodges your next blow, predicting where it would land, skitters to the side, and your scimitar slams into the fine dust on the ground.
I'm going to pry my sword up and I'm going to take out my shield from my back and like tink tink. Bring it. Bring it, ugly.
Movement, bonus action?
Nope, I'm going to stay right there.
All right. This creature is going to attempt to bite. is going to attempt to bite on Kalis. A 13, which misses. It strikes with its glaive, which is a 24, doing 6 slashing damage. The next one will attempt to strike back at Rhea, biting towards them, their breaths stinking in your face for a 22 to hit.
Hits.
For 7 points of damage, and it swings back with its glaive for a natural 1. And this last one here in the middle is going to holler out, giving the other 2 another attack as it uses Aura of Bloodshed, and it attempts to strike at Kalis with its glaive. That is a failure, and its glaive against Rhea, that is also a miss. Minta, it is your turn.
Thanks. Okay, all right. I'm going to try to use the Staff of the Adder again as my action. Okay. I just need to, let me see, did it go here? It did. So I'm gonna roll for attack to the gnoll who is right here.
All right.
And hope it hits. It's an 11.
11 misses, dodges to the side.
So close. I actually think I'm going to use the one bonus action I do have, which is this item that I have that I'm also really excited to use, which is the Gray Bag of Tricks. So I'm going to use this ability. I'm going to kind of stuff my hand into the bag at my side and pull out a little fuzzy something.
All right.
So I have to roll a
D8,
which was a 6, which is a giant. It's a giant badger. So I'm excited. So we'll see.
It's Fluffer.
It's going to be friendly to y'all, and the giant badger is now owned by Minta.
Cool.
And I'm going to roll initiative for it. As describe how you reach in and throw it, and then how it apparates.
Okay, so I honestly am. This is so bad. I'm gonna take. So I'm imagining this bag is on my side, just kind of a mix of stuff. So I'm going to put my hand in the bag, come out with this just handful of just fur. It's just fur. It looks a little bit like badger fur, I guess. And then I'm literally just going to chuck it at the ground, like right in front of me. That's it.
Nice. And as you chuck it to the ground, it lands on the sand and then suddenly starts to grow in size. And before you know it, it looks up to you and its little nose wiggles in your direction, ready for battle.
Badger, I choose you.
That was exactly what I was thinking, though. Okay. I can't do anything else, so that ends my action.
All right, Kalis, it is your turn.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. What can Kalis do? Oh, just do what I know to do. I'm going to cast Firebolt at the one here. Where is that pinging button at?
You just hold down the left mouse button.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. All right, casted Firebolt.
And 11 misses as you cast.
That was a 19 and it rolled back over.
As you cast your Firebolt, being in melee distance from this creature, you try to quickly create the somatic effects, and you fly. You cast your spell, and it flies through the air and into the darkness beyond.
Kalis is gonna say, "Okay, this is a little too up close and personal for me." And his hold on, before I say that, let me make sure I can do that still. Bonus action. Come on, computer. Where is it? Oh yeah, I can still do it. Cast Misty Step to go 30 feet back away from everything.
All right, perfect.
Right there. Make sure I expend that spell slot for that. I did it on the other one. I just need to do it on this one. Okay. And that's my turn.
Rhea, it is your turn.
I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna yell out into the darkness, I can't see anything. And I'm gonna give a whole swingity shwoo.
23 hits, slams into this creature as it's trying to reign over you. Ooh, 10 damage. It is injured. Free does not make purchase as it riposts your attack. Parries your attack, excuse me.
Uno más.
And that also misses as its leather armor absorbs your blow without doing any kind of damage towards it.
And, Yep. Nope. That's all I got.
All right. It is the badger's turn. It's going to attempt to bite out at the creature up top. Is that what you'd like me to do, Mentor, or would you like to do it something else?
No, that's perfect.
All right. It attempts to bite at the knoll. We got to find the creature. It'll bite and roll a natural 1 as it looks up to you with its sad eyes.
No.
You have failed this tomb.
Badger cast bite. It's not very effective.
Not very effective.
Badger is confused.
All right. This creature will attempt to attack Menta with its bite as it reaches out, the breath in your face. Natural 20 for 12 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
And it
I'm gonna do math.
second attack with its glaive. That's a 16 to hit
Yeah, it hits.
for 5 points of slashing damage. As it slams onto you, it bites and pulls you, leaving you off balance as his glaive comes back around and hits your shoulder.
That's 21 total, right?
That is 21, 5 plus 12, 17.
Oh. Okay.
21.
I just want to make sure I got it right in my thing.
All good. Rhea, this creature is going to bite out at you and miss, slamming its glaive towards you for 24 for 5 slashing damage. I think it maybe feints one direction to get you to move as it swings down with its glaive and slams into you. And the next creature will attempt to bite out at Menta. Menta, that is a
Oh no.
7 to hit, and it'll attempt to hit you with its glaive for a 9, which misses. Can't quite get its bearings on you as it tries to hit you, and you dodge between it and the giant badger. Menta, it is your turn.
Oh. Okay.
Menta also got a healing word from our chat.
Hey,
Oh, I did. Wait, what does that mean?
You get to heal.
You get to heal.
Like, I'm still confused, I think.
Chat heals you for,
Yeah.
I forget how much.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, healing for 18 is what it said. Okay, I gotta do some math. Thank you so much for your help, because I was about to use a healing potion
nice.
because I'm not going to anymore, but
From the ether above you, the ceiling turns into stars, and you see this hand come out from the best human we know and heals you for 18 hit points.
I love that. Thank you so much. I debate whether I should do this or not, but I'm so determined. So for the third time, because third time's the charm, it's good luck. I'm going to try to use my Staff of the Adder on this dude down here on the bottom.
Right.
So I will roll attack and hope it works.
Hey, 18 hits for a d6, and I need a DC 15 con save from this creature. So roll a d6 damage, and then I will track a con save, which is a 10, 12. So that fails. So roll me 46.
Is it 46?
Yeah, because it's 3d6 poison and 1d6 piercing.
That was not what it did. Okay, hold on.
All good.
Okay, we're rolling. Well, it does do that weird. Oh, I understand why that happened to you earlier, Roddy. It's 4d6.
Yeah.
which is 17 damage.
Nice.
But
Does it become poisoned?
it does, because if it doesn't succeed, it takes 10. Well, it says 3d6 poison damage.
Yeah. Okay. But it's not poison condition, so it does take poison damage. So as you wave your staff around, the snake head reaches out and it latches onto the creature's shoulder, and you see it flex as the poison leaks out into this creature. It is bloodied.
Yeah, that's brutal. Awesome. That makes me really happy because I wanted to use the staff desperately.
It works.
I actually don't think that I have anything else that I can use as a bonus action.
All right.
So I think I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Kalis, it is your go.
Yeah, might as well do the only thing I'm good at. So at bloodied one, cast firebolt. This is a cantrip, by the way. I'm just making sure I note that.
Yep.
I've been using this as the cantrip. Come on.
Hey, 26.
That's better. I just had to change the dice up.
Yep.
I'm still using Dante dice. All right. For 15 damage.
15 damage. The creature is now near death, though still standing.
Oh. Bug question. Or
Yes.
Mr. DM, I guess it should be the proper way of doing this. I'm wanting to convert the sorcery points to get some of my spell slots back. How many at the level? I think because it says on Beyond, it says after fifth, is it the spell slot like 5th level, 4th level, and stuff like that you can use, or how do you use sorcery points to get your
So
spell slot back?
you use sorcery points per level. So if it's a level 2, you do 2 sorcery points. If it's a level 3, it's 3 sorcery points. But I think it takes an action to do, if I remember correctly. It should say as an action or as a bonus action you can convert.
Yeah, here it is. Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay.
Yeah. So my other question then is, how do you know how many sorcery points you have?
So you should have on either on your actions page or your features page, you should see a little section that says sorcery points, and there's going to be...
Here it is. Okay, out beside it, sorcery points 9 out of 11. Okay, so I got 9. Cool. Now what spell was I going to do that? So if I do it at the 2nd level, I have to use 3. Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to do that to get a spell slot for a 2nd level. That would be this button, and then this button. Wait a minute. Yeah, that, and so that would be, what did I say, 3? Okay. Whoops. There we go. Right, 1, 2, 3. It should be 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, I need to do it one more time. Goodness. Okay, that's the end of my turn there.
All right, Rhea, it is your go.
I'm going to drop kick him. No. One.
Mrs.
No.
dodges aside. You need to change your dice. That barely misses as the armor absorbs it. That one hits.
There we go.
For 6 damage, it is now bloodied as well. You slam into it, it dodges side to side, and then you do a horizontal cut across its belly as worms and guts spill onto the floor. Gross.
Yep. Nope, that's what I got. Okay.
All right, the giant badger is going to attempt to bite the creature that is near death. Bite him. That is a 20 to hit for 9 piercing damage, but it still stands just barely. I think this creature is going to attempt to hit Minta with its bite, which is a 24 to hit for 8 piercing, and its glaive as it brings her back around for 20 to hit for 5 slashing, as it seems to be in some kind of frenzy.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I hit the wrong button instead of the mute button. What did you just say?
It slams into you with its bite for 24 to hit for 8 piercing. And the glaive swings it back around and slams into you for 20 to hit for 5 piercing. This creature enters some kind of frenzy as it starts to attack you in earnest. This last creature being bitten by the badger will attempt to bite the badger back. The badger is going to take 4 piercing damage, and then it's going to attempt to bite the badger, hit the badger with its glaive for 11, and the badger turns back into fur.
That makes me very sad.
Sorry.
It was so cute too. This little like cute icon.
The creature the next gnoll is going to attempt to bite you as well for a 9 to hit, and its glaive swings back around for a 9 to hit. As it misses, you dodge from side to side. Maybe you go to pick up your badger as the glaive flies over your head.
Yeah.
It is your turn, Menta.
First of all, I'm gonna scoop this poor this little thing of fur, and I'm gonna put it back. This is so bad. I'm gonna put it back into the bag that it came from, and then let me see. I think I'm debating. I think I'm going to use. I think I'm gonna try to use poison spray on this guy over here.
Okay.
As my action. So it is a 16 Wow, I can't speak. Constitution saving throw.
That is going to be a natural 1.
Okay, so it's gonna take 15 damage total.
As the poison slashes against this creature, seeping into the wounds it already had, particularly the wound that the giant badger created, and it drops to the ground, the poison eating away at its flesh. Any bonus action or movement?
Nope. I am going to stay right where I am, and I don't have any bonus actions. So,
Kalis, it is your turn. Round 6.
Firebolt. At that one. Come on.
That is a 10. Sees your common spell coming, and it dodges to the side.
That's the second solid 10 I've gotten tonight. As a bonus action, quicken spell to use 2 sorcery points to cast that again. Use that. Go to here. 2 sorcery points. Uno, dos. I said stay off. Firebolt. Come on.
Hey. 27.
Damage.
Ooh.
21.
The creature is now near death as this firebolt flies through the air, and it ducks and cackles in its hyena laughter, but we're not realizing that you only use that as a ruse as it ducked down and you slam this firebolt right into its face.
Haha. That was action, bonus action. I have movement. No more movement. I'm not moving, so I'll stick where I'm at.
All right, Rhea.
Okay. I am going to look at this gnoll thing in front of me, and I'm going to attempt to shove it.
Okay.
So it has to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
So it's 2014, so it's going to be a contested athletics check. Your athletics versus my athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
But it's a shaman, so let's see. 13 versus 15.
Okay.
As it stands its ground. So you have another attack. You can also use as a shove. Well, you have 2 more. You can use a shove again, or you can make weapon attacks.
I will just do some more weapon attacks.
Hey, 20 hits.
20.
For 9 damage. Your scimitar slashes across its chest. And that one unfortunately misses.
That's what I got.
All right, this last creature, well, the one here at the top, barely holding on, attempts to bite out at Menta. Menta, that is a 2 to hit, and it'll swing its glaive back over your head for an 11 as you duck. The next creature will attempt to bite at Rhea. Rhea, that's a natural 1, and then it'll hit you with its glaive. Whoops. That is a 13, which also misses. Back to Menta. Menta, it is your go.
Awesome. I am just going to, I think I'm just going to use poison spray again. On the creature that is closest to me. Which is a con 16 save.
That is a 14.
Close. All right. So I will roll damage.
13 damage as it too drops to the ground. One gnoll remaining bloodied in hand-to-hand combat with Rhea. Bonus action or movement for Menta.
Oh, no.
All right, Kalis, it is your go.
So let's see. I should be able to still reach that. Yep. Let's try a different one for now. Just get away from Firebolt for a moment. I want to try Sorceress Burst. Let's see if I can read this right. Yep. So I should. So I would roll a d20 on this one as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then add, because it doesn't have the attack button on it, just
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. So you can use Firebolt to, it's the same bonus.
okay.
And then just do damage from this.
Okay. So do Firebolt's attack.
It's natural 1.
Of course it is. Blast it all. Just do it again. Bonus action, quicken spell, redo that one again. That. Expend 2 slots. That and that. Back to here. Throw the Firebolt one again.
That is also going to miss.
Oh well. Never mind. That's all I got then.
Rhea, it is your turn. Facing down the last gnoll. It's bloodied. Black ichor seeps from the wounds that you have caused.
Ray's gonna take a deep breath, a big, deep, stinking breath, and give another swing.
26 is going to make contact as your scimitar slices down, doing 9 points of damage. A 4 misses. Creature is near death.
Nope, did not mean to do that. Hold on. My bad.
17 hits for 8 damage. It is barely hanging on, but it is still up, barking. Its breath stinks in your face, cackles in its hyena laughter
Pass the turn.
as it attempts to bite you one last time. 4 and a 12, which misses. The glaive swings back down and also misses. Menta, it is your go.
Okay. I really just want to but I think I'm going to, I can't find it. I think I'm going to move. So I'm going to move up to this creature next to Rhea, and I'm going to try to use my Staff of the Adder again. So I rolled a 9.
Unfortunately, that also misses.
I'm going insane. I don't actually think that I can do anything else because that takes an action, and I have like no bonus actions. So I think I can't. I think that's it.
All right, Kalis, it is your go. Creature is barely hanging on. Round 8.
Firebolt. It's gotta hit, right?
Right? Nope.
Nope.
Hello and welcome to the life of a sorcerer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Life of a sorcerer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't expend no more slots to get that back. So nope. That's all I had.
Rhea, this creature has 4 hit points. You guys are on round 8 of the combat against 4 gnolls and a hyena. Welcome in, Game Master Eric. Hope your session was great. Natural 20.
Oh, 20!
So finally, natural 20.
Uh,
That kills it.
Yeah. So almost like a batter, like flourishing like a baseball bat. She's gonna like roll her shoulders and like roll it across her wrist, and then just in a big, almost like she's using like a haymaker. She like jumps up a little bit and just swings it down, and it almost like catching it in the shoulder as it like embeds as the scimitar embeds itself into the shoulder of this creature, and she kicks it off with her boot.
Embeds, cutting down to the sternum. The creature falls back, and as we drop out of combat after 8 rounds, you are in the tomb of the astrologer. There are weapons, longbows, glaives on the ground near these defeated creatures. Short swords in the dirt. Over here to the left, you see old bones, but they're much older than a recent meal. Not knowing how long these gnolls have been stuck here for eons, apparently. What would you like to do?
Rhea is gonna go pick up her torch.
All right.
She comes back and she stands right here.
Did you want to loot any of these weapons that are
Sure.
available on these creatures? There are 3 longbows, there are 3 short sword, and there are 3 glaives.
She will pick up a short sword.
All right, go ahead and add it to yourself on DDB, and I'll import it once we go to break. Menta, you down a bit of a potion really quick.
Yes.
Over here to your east, you see the visage of another hyena. You take a moment to catch your breath. What happens now?
I'm going to look around for any other dried torches on the wall. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna light them if there are any.
There is one here over to the east side, over by the other hyena that is sitting there. And then as you've passed these alleyways or these hallways where the stairs go up and down, there appears to be on each end a old dried torch sitting in an old wrought iron sconce. But as far as on the walls or in the alcoves here, no other sconces available.
Do I risk it and just take care of it myself? So we don't have to fight it?
I need to save it for later.
Yeah, good point.
I recommend saving any spells you can.
Yeah. Just use the cantrips.
Rhea's gonna walk on up. Actually, she's gonna stop. And I do have a longbow. And I can see this thing. And
Yes,
the light.
it's standing in a light underneath a continual light chandelier that hangs from the ceiling.
I'm gonna draw my bow, and I'm gonna I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot it with an arrow from where I
Make an
am.
attack roll. 11 misses as this creature dashes in your direction. We're going to roll initiative again.
Ah.
Back in the building.
No, Mom, I don't want to do it anymore.
All right. Rhea, it is your turn.
So that one action counts as one attack, right? No?
No, your turn.
I'm gonna draw some more arrows, and I'm gonna swing at the new friend.
14 on this creature, that's a miss. It just
Okay.
slams into their studded leather.
And as she is,
Y'all can use regular
She's
dice if you want to.
she's like drawing and walking at the same time. My cat is asleep on my dice tray. My dice. So I will just stick with digital dice. For 25 at the
Being
shawl
a champion, That is a crit.
Great, yeah. Do I roll with critical hit on here, or do I just add?
Yeah, roll with critical hit.
Okay. 11.
11 as the arrow slams into this creature's shoulder. It reels back from the blow.
I reduce its speed by 10
Okay.
until the start of my next turn if the creature is hit more than once. Okay. And I will use my last one to attack it once more.
Another crit.
Heck yeah.
It's coming back. Coming back around.
And she takes 2 more steps for critical hit of 13. And it is now slowed by 20 feet.
Awesome. Awesome. Any bonus action?
No, actually, I disregard that. It's just 10 feet. It's slowed by 10. I reread.
Okay.
But nope, that's it. I passed the turn.
It just keeps getting better.
Better and better. This creature will move up 30 feet. And I think it'll close. And Kalis, it is your turn.
Oh, let's see. Well, we're going to take one out at a time. So I'm going to use Firebolt on the hyena first. Think. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going to do was this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 24 to hit. All right. So 6. That'd be 10 damage.
Which one did you hit? Is it this one or this one?
This
or
one.
this one. 10
This
damage.
Yep.
As it drops to the ground, its fur burning underneath your attack.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move up to there, and that'll be my turn.
Menta, it is your go.
Yeah, Well, first of all, I think I should move. I'm going to move up to here. And then I don't know. I gotta figure. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I'm going to do something. I originally was gonna cast Entangle, and then I was like, I don't want a difficult terrain, everybody. I think that's the only thing with. I guess I've never used this before. I guess I'm gonna use a Moonbeam. I have no idea how this works outside of
All good.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just confused.
Which part?
Okay, so it says it's. Oh, okay. Wait. No, never mind. I'm gonna cast it right there. I clicked it and now it's not. Did it? I'm just confused. Can you see what I just did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Okay. It'll make it save at the start of its turn.
Okay, I got you. That's right. Do I roll damage now or when it's
You can roll damage now and just remind me what that damage might have been.
Okay, I will do that. It's turned out to be 12.
Because I think it goes next and
okay.
Not next, but
and
bonus section.
I think that's all I'm gonna do this turn.
Okay. This next creature will cast a spell. It's going to start to cast the spell. Do you counterspell it?
Okay, I was double muted. Yes, counterspell it.
Okay. And the spell fizzles. And you have used your reaction. I think it runs in your direction as you counterspell it. Rhea, it is your turn.
He's gonna run up to this one.
Whoops. I think I moved the wrong guy.
Oh, hold up.
That's okay.
Well, then that changes. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Then I will keep my bow out.
And I am going to swing. I'm going to shoot at the one that ran up to Kalis.
16 just hits. For 10 damage as your arrow slams into his shoulder as it lopes towards Kalis. And that is a 10, which misses. Flies wide as you fire.
No, I don't know why I said hit that. Disregard that. I was
And that is a
hopeful.
2 or an 8.
Hopeful.
One end of the spectrum or the other.
There's no in between.
2 crits and 2 misses. Bonus action?
No.
All right. This creature will make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16, for the moonbeam, which is a success, but you get to, what was it, 12 damage you said?
Yes.
So it's 6.
Yes.
Right, half?
That's
All right.
correct.
It is going to rush towards you and attempt to bite you. It makes 3 attacks. 1 with its bite, which misses, and 2 with its short sword. That is a natural 20. I have 2 DM disadvantages. Would you like me to use one?
Yeah, please.
The next one is a 20 for 4 points of damage. And its last attack with the short sword, as it slashes out at you, is a 9, which also misses as you dodge from one side to the next. And that is, I think that's its turn. Yes, that's correct. Rawr.
Was it only 4 points total?
That is correct.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
Oh.
Kalis,
Yep. Oh, sorry.
your turn.
Firebolt. the real dice are working well. That was a nat 20 plus 8, so it's 28.
It's a ranged spell attack, and you have a opponent right next to you, so you have to roll that at disadvantage.
Ooh. Rolled it again. And nat 20.
As you wave your hand in the air, the creature tries to bite towards you as you lean deftly to one side, and your hand lights with magic as it slams into this creature.
7, 8, 10. So it's 13 points.
13 points of damage. The creature is near death, but still alive.
Let's see. I'm going to save that one. I'll just stand where I'm at the moment. That'll be my turn.
Menta, it is your go.
Okay. What was I? What was the? I'm talking to myself. I was looking for something specific. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna use poison spray again. I don't know if it went. It did. Which is a 16 Constitution saving throw.
You're muted.
An 11, which fails.
So let me roll some damage.
Roll some damage.
Which is 12. So I did 12 damage.
Nice. 12 damage as this creature is in bad shape.
I unfortunately have nothing in terms of bonus actions, so I'm going to end my turn there.
We come to the Knoll Shaman. Kalis, give me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw as this creature starts to weave magic in the air.
Sorry, I was counting. That was 17.
17 is successful as you hear the bell gong over your head, but it doesn't take purchase on your person, and you avoid being tolled to death. Whew. Rhea, it is your go.
I'm gonna hello?
Hello?
I was gonna try to step forward, but it's not letting me move my token.
Where are you going here?
I was going, where's my
No. I was going directly 2 squares to the right from where I was. Yes. And I'm going to draw my bow one more time and swing it? Loose it at the shaman.
It's your bow slams into this creature as it's casting its spell, dealing 9 points of damage, and you see it slam against the wall next to you, Kalis, as a long shafted arrow slams into its head through its ear and it pins it to the wall.
All right, I will take 2 more steps or 2 more blocks to my right, and I will draw my bow once more and hit at the bloodied friend in front of Minta.
That arrow also slams into this creature's back. Oh,
Points.
still up. Near death.
And last one.
Does not make purchase this time.
Pass the turn.
Pass the turn. The last gnoll, Fleshnar, is going to try to gnaw on the flesh of Menta as it bites out towards you. That is a 12, which misses. It slashes its short sword from its left hand, misses. Slashes its short sword from the right hand. That also misses as Menta dodges and moves out of this creature's way, predicting its attacks.
Weave. Stupid. Dodge, dip, dodge, dip, duck, dive. I will use Firebolt on the last one standing.
You can do this.
Hang on. Math. 22.
22 makes purchase as your firebolt flies out. You do more than 5 damage.
16.
That's a little bit more than 5 damage.
Overkill.
As we drop out of combat. And you find yourself here once again in the quiet hallway, alcove to your left, stairs that lead up to your right. What would you like to do?
If I can, I want to just move forward into the light as much as I can, just to kind of see a little bit more of like which direction I should go in. What I'm wondering is like, I don't know.
Well, we ain't getting there standing here. I'll walk ahead if you want me to.
It's really up to y'all. What I was wondering is if we like we found that section of the hallway that didn't have all this, like it had this section of stone where there wasn't sand. So what I'm wondering is if we find more of stone over sand, if we'll end up in the right direction eventually. I don't know.
Didn't you just follow the stink before? Or why don't you try it again?
Oh no.
Didn't the nose know?
This is not good for me.
Actually, to be fair, we probably all stink and it's probably throwing her off.
Can I try to make a survival check to see if I can glean any way of like possibly being from this area, like being hired to work in this area a lot? I would think. Can I make a survival check and see if I would know like how a pyramid would be laid out, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
A 13. Let's see. I think the most you can glean is the likelihood of, the astrologer, Hafez. Typically, they would bury them towards the center of, or entomb them towards the center of the pyramid. You guys entered on the far west, so you probably have to go east as best you can.
So, either way, we're gonna have to go. She's gonna point to the wall, be like, we gotta go that way. Kinda. So, it's either we go that way and then go that way, or we go this way and go that way. And she's just like pointing down either way. It's just like we take stairs or we don't take stairs.
Stairs, no stairs. Stairs, no stairs. Pick a direction and we could go. Some go this way, some go that way.
Minta is once again going to, furiously sniff the air before going in the direction of the stairs.
Okay.
Ria's lighting that torch as she walks by.
Oh, you have a light this time, huh?
Yeah.
It's paused. There you go.
Okay.
So up the stairs we go?
I think we're going down the stair. Are we going up or down? I'm pretty sure we're going down.
You're going up.
Oh, okay. We're going up the stairs. There we go. Okay. This is... oh, hey, what do you know? More rocks.
Round 11 million.
You see more hyenas here. Their black eyes staring back at you.
Question. When a sorcerer uses Misty Step, can he carry anybody with him or is it just himself?
No, just himself.
Oh, wait. I got one that does work, though.
Yes.
Where is it? I know I saw it earlier.
Door?
Yes, I do. I have Dimension Door.
I love that spell.
So, question for the group. Do you want to spend another couple rounds fighting or see if we can't get away from it?
I mean...
Dimension door only takes one person with you, so the other person's gonna have to run past anyway.
I can actually... I can entangle them. And we could still get around them.
Hey, Menta, roll me a perception check.
Okay, I shall do that.
What did I have that did that too? Is I got Hold Monster.
A 14.
14. You hear these hyenas kind of growling in your direction as they paw at the sand.
Thoughts?
I have no idea what this means.
Thought, prayers.
Yeah. Over hill, over dale. Here we go on the dusty trail.
Excuse me.
Do they see us?
Yes,
And they're not moving.
they're not moving.
Okay, so I would like to use I have a spell thing. Where is it? So I'd like to use the spell Speak with Animals. Because I mean, technically.
You cast the spell. Your magic radiates out from you. Grasping onto these creatures, though they feel unnatural, you're still able to communicate with them.
I guess I don't know. I'm just gonna there's so many things I want to ask these hyenas, and I just have no idea where to begin. I think I'm just going to ask them where we can find the astrologers. What are we looking for?
The astrologer's tomb.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Where we can find the astrologer. This is what I would like to know.
You hear the cackle and laughter of the hyenas as they answer back to inside, further, more inside. But watch out, skeletons and zombies. Eat my brothers.
Oh no. I'm gonna ask them, will you let us pass?
Can't let you pass. Must eat your soul.
Oh no. This is so bad. I think the last thing I'm gonna say to them is I'm just gonna tell them I will release you from this unnatural state. And then I'm just going to cast something. I think I'm going to move forward, actually. I'm going to get, let me see, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to get a right here, so I'm almost close enough to them. And I can actually use poison spray because it's a range of 10 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, which is a 16 con save.
16 con. That is a 4.
Well, that's good for me. 15 damage. Oh no. What happened to them? Those poor hyenas, though.
You're dead. But as you step forward, you see these undead creatures here moving amongst this room that the floor is covered in that expensive stone you saw, and there are 4 sarcophagus sitting in the cardinal direction, north, south, east, west. And as they see the poison spray slash out against the hyenas, you hear as they start to shamble towards you.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't really like this very much.
Let me see if I can get you all. And we're going to roll initiative. Remove this guy. As you see this creature, let me make sure I have the right ones. In its mouth, it looks like there is an old piece of body. The skin is sloughing off, the bone underneath, but it looks like an arm as it lurches forward. But that's as far as it can go. Next one moves. But it is your turn, Menta.
Oh no. Okay. Actually, I don't know enough about being a druid. Let me see. I guess I'm just gonna cast confusion at the 4th level. It's hold on, let me see.
Pop it up in the chat. I just want to make sure. Confusion says spell assaults, twists creature's mind. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it either. I'm gonna put it right here.
Nice.
And so then
that's a wisdom saving throw?
It says it is. It's a 16.
Okay. Wisdom save. The first guy next to you, the lecherous ghoul, is going to make his save. The next one will fail. He is confused.
So the affected creature rolls a d10 to determine its behavior.
Yep. Every round when it becomes its turn, we'll roll a d10. I'll roll it and you tell me what happens. But the one nearest you was unaffected by your spell.
Right. All right. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that because okay. I'm going to end my turn.
All right. This creature moves 60 feet and the next creature moves 60 feet. Rhea, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Seeing these things lumber out of this room, she's like, ah! She fumbles with her bow. She's running a little low on arrows, but she's gonna do what she does, and she's gonna swing it at this first one right here in front of her. Oh,
natural 1, almost hit Kalis.
Finger shaking. She's gonna draw one more.
A 17 is easily pierces this creature's neck as it moves forward. 9 health. It is injured.
Now I'm gonna draw one more.
An 18 also hits. Another 4 damage. The creature is bloodied but still standing, moaning and groaning as it lumbers towards you.
I'm gonna back up 2 steps, and I'll leave it at that.
Kalis, it is your turn.
Oh, let's see. So for him, I'm standing, I can see at least this corner right here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to use as a bonus action Misty Step to here. I think that's the right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 30. Okay, so yeah. So flash firewall, walk through, and to the other side. Ow.
This individual monster right here is kind of staring up into the ceiling, not really knowing what's going on.
Nice. Now, because I use that spell as a bonus action, I am not able to use another for an action, correct?
You can use a cantrip as an action.
All right. Well, then, since he doesn't see me, firebolt him. Oh, that's right. I'm doing it this way. Duh. I got so used to clicking it. Here it is. Action. All right. So firebolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 14, I think.
14 still hits as your firebolt slams into this undead creature. You hear it. Boom.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 3d10. That's 13 points of damage.
13 as the fire slams into this creature, lighting some of its ragged clothing, but it is still standing, although bloodied.
And that'll be my turn.
This next individual will attempt to bite out. No, it's going to claw at Menta. That is an 8. As this claw slices across your armor, it leaves a trail of putrid black scratches. If you were hit by this, it wouldn't be good.
In that case, I'm glad I wasn't.
All right, I roll a d10 here, and you tell me what happens. Or this confused. That's a 3.
Let me find the table. From a 2 to a 6, the creature does not move or take actions this turn.
Very good. That is the end of its turn. Menta, it is your go.
All right, so I'm going to... Actually, I think I'm going to go and use poison spray again at this wonderful looking person in front of me.
Okay. Con save?
Yes, 16.
That is a 3. But as your poison slams into this creature, it appears to be unaffected.
Oh, great. So should I still, does it worth it to roll damage at all?
No, it's immune to the poison effect.
Okay, it's immune. Okay, got you. This is good information. But okay, I think for my bonus action, I am going to use, somebody remind me how to say this word.
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
What? That was not helpful.
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
I'm gonna use
Walking stick.
yeah, I'm gonna use shillelagh, right? Did I do it right? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm learning. And
Shillelagh.
I'm going to use that to imbue the magic in my club, since I have a bonus action anyway. And I'm not going to move, so I shall remain hither and in my turn.
Nice. All right. This creature rushes forth. Its fingers, its knuckles dragging on the ground as its tongue waggles towards you, Rhea. It is going to attempt to hit you with its claws. That is a natural 1, which clearly misses. The next one moves up and attempts to rake at you. Oops, I did it too many times. The first one is a 14.
Misses.
Misses as the claws scrape across your armor. It leaves black trails, which, if hit, is probably not good for you. It is your turn.
Looking at the one that's already bloodied, she's going to drop the bow. Just drop it, and she's gonna draw her scimitar again.
Nice.
She's gonna swing at it.
The 12 barely misses.
She's gonna take another swing.
A crit. 12 damage. It has 1 hit point left.
Should never.
As it drops to the ground, dead.
And I would like to use.
Action surge.
Yeah, action surge. Action surge.
Action surge.
Take action surge to use another 3 attacks on this one right in front of me.
14 hits.
Okay.
5 damage.
5 points.
It is barely injured. This individual seems to. It's another crit.
Another crit. Heck yeah.
14 damage. It is now injured.
And uno más.
That still hits with a 15. For
another 5
damage. It is bloodied, but still up. Its arms hang low as its knuckles drag against the sandstone floor, and its tongue waves in your direction. The stench coming from its breath almost makes you gag.
And she's gonna like hunker behind her shield as much as she can. She's trying to make herself small and the shield real big. Look at that eyeball. And that's it.
Kalis, it is your turn.
All right. Well, let's see if I can do a firebolt on the one bloodied here across from me. That is 19.
The 19 easily hits. As your firebolt lands on the back of this creature, it's bewildered, not really sure where it is or what it's doing.
8, 9, 10, 14.
14. As your fiery energy blasts this creature, it's staring up into the ceiling, and the skin peels away from its bones, and then the bones drop clattering to the floor.
Let's see. That is all that I have. To just holler out to everybody, we need to hurry up with these fights. I'm running out of spells. Head hurts.
This creature is in an attempt to claw at you, Minta.
Okay.
That is a 10, which also misses.
Luck. Just pure luck.
Minta, it is your go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm actually wait, does this require it doesn't. Okay. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my Staff of the Adder. And then I'm going to attempt to attack the person in front of me. Well, actually, on a hit. Okay, yes. Which is a natural 20.
Yo.
However, the target still has to succeed or fail. Well, that's true. So I do hit, but also, well, it doesn't matter because the rest is poison damage anyway.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll damage. Oh, wow. Great. That's wonderful.
Roll me another d6, please.
I was gonna say, did I read that right?
Yeah, because I rolled a 1 and then I have a negative.
Boop.
No.
Another one.
Wow.
Wait! I can help with those. Hold
Can
on.
you?
I can. It's a reaction. Bend luck. Is this a attack roll or ability check or saving throw?
No,
Yes.
it's damage.
Yeah, that is damage. She
Ah,
critted
So
for
it wouldn't
0.
be. Okay, never mind. It won't help then. Has to be the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried.
That is so funny.
Wow. That's why we use in Chronicles of Nildoran and the other Fall of 10, we use like perfect crits or the Perkins crit.
It's critical. Criticals.
Yeah.
Brutal critical is what it is.
Yeah, it is like you at least get max damage from the dice, but
I mean,
not this time.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. You know what? Let me see something really quick. Dungeon Dragons 5th edition, common experience. Where is the crit? I'm going to turn it on. There you go. Roll me a d6 there, Sage, for damage.
Oh,
All right.
a 4.
There we go. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All
Better
right.
stop now.
This next creature is going to slash out at Rhea with its claws for a 19 to hit.
Just hits. Oh no!
As this creature drags its claws across your chest, right above your chest piece, dealing 12 slashing damage. And I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. Roll better than a 10. You succeed and are not paralyzed for 1 minute.
And you said how many points of damage?
12. But it is now your turn.
I'm like, get away from me! And I'm like swinging my scimitar. Wingity schwack. You take that
hits.
damage back.
Yep. It is bloodied as your scimitar slams into its neck. 17
Another
also
yakety
hits.
smacky.
Schmiggity schmacky.
For 6 damage, it is near death.
Last yakety smackety.
A 12 barely misses.
She's like, get out of my face! And that's it. That's all I got.
Kalis, it is your go.
How far away is that one? Oh, that's perfect. What is the distance on that though?
Firebolt is 90 feet.
120 feet.
Oh, nice.
So I do want to ask, is this a wall right here to where I can't see the one up there by...
No, if you can see it,
yeah.
you can still see it.
Okay.
So
Okay. Then I want to cast Firebolt at the one up there by Rhea. Oh yeah. That, yeah, 25.
Yep.
I had to math a little bit on that one. All right, 3d10. That's this one, and this one. 4, 5, 6, 7.
it had 6 hit points. As from
Hey.
the darkness beyond Rhea, I think you see this bolt of energy fly out, and there's a skull on the end, and you've seen this before, having traveled with Kalis in the past. As it slams into the back of this creature's head, it falls forward, its tongue slamming against the ground as the moisture licks up the fine dust, and Kalis has defeated that creature.
Okay.
Bonus action movement.
Yep. Quicken spell to use 2 sorcery points. My last 2, unfortunately. Let's see. Use that to cast Fire Bolt at the other one standing in front of brain just went dead. Sorry.
Mentos.
Menta, yeah. I'm having to switch between Beyond and Foundry for certain things. All right. So
To have it down by now.
yeah, I should. 15.
Yep. 15 still hits as your firebolt strikes true, slams into this creature.
It's 14.
The creature is bloodied, but still up.
That's all I got.
All right. Menta, this creature is going to attack you with its claws. That is a 19.
Definitely hits.
You take 7 slashing damage, and I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. Natural 20. As you easily shake off the effects and you're not paralyzed for a minute.
This is great. I didn't need that.
Yes. It
I'm
is your turn.
I'm so sorry. Did you say 7 Would you say it
Yes.
was 7 damage? Okay, I'm trying to count over here. All right. I'm actually going to use Moonbeam again. Where? I'm going to use Moonbeam, but I'm going to use it at level 3.
Okay, well, this creature is bloodied, which means it's below half its health. Do you want to still cast that level spell?
I feel like I think I'm still gonna cast the spell, but I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Okay.
So it's just gonna go like right here, and
All right.
then that is a 16 Constitution saving throw.
All right, it'll make it save at the beginning of its turn.
Okay. All right.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right, Rhea, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. And I'm picking up my my longbow, and I'm taking I think I had. Hold on. Yeah, only a few more left. Okay. One of my 5 arrows left at this guy. Never mind.
I don't track ammunition, so you have 500 arrows left.
Okay, great.
But that is a natural 20
Yeah.
after a natural one or the other. Nice.
Points.
As we drop out of combat, you guys have defeated these new foes that you have seen. To the east, you see less sand and dust, and a chamber. In the corners of these chambers are tall columns, and the columns have script written all around them. In the middle of the room, you see this brazier with a light. In the cardinal directions, there are finely cast sarcophagus laying flat on the ground. The eyes of the outer area seem to stare up at the ceiling. What do you do?
Rhea's gonna go look at one of these monuments and see if there's like any markings, like detailing like anything that she can read.
Sure. Give me do you have any special features around reading stuff, old script, anything like that? Anything like Eyes of the Runekeeper or anything special?
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing
Roll me
special.
a straight intelligence check.
Ooh boy. Okay.
16 is pretty good.
Bad.
It looks like it's either a prayer or a chant or a song that speaks about celestial alignment and about a faceless warlord who helps Hafez and Karush raise Irsu Tarset, the Wizard King, from undeath to life once again. And it has a date, and that date is 3 months from now.
Hey, this talks of a warlord that helps them raise creepy guy. And this date is like 3 months from now. I'm assuming that warlord is wandering around in here somewhere.
I was taking a note. So, Minta, I'm a sage. So I have a lot of training in history and arcana and just anything of like scholarly note. First of all, can I read this? Like, is it in a language that I know?
Yes.
And okay, perfect. And I also, I think I would like to know more about like the warlord and what it's talking about in terms of like celestial alignment.
Roll me either a history check. It can be history, nature, arcana, and you can take advantage.
Just roll history. Okay. I rolled history.
20's pretty good. Okay. So, you know the history of the they call it Wizard King, but he's really a sorceress king. Irsa Tarset was a tyrant years ago who ruled over the Empire of Catal. During his coronation, he demanded gifts from the Eastern Kingdoms, from the Elvish Isles, from anybody who was attending this coronation. Many far-flung nobles were, because they didn't have any prior history of what this person was or was like. From the Elvish court, he demanded the Library of Thoth. So, in order to avoid open war or bloodshed, they agreed. And so they loaded up this library. The Thoth is the Egyptian god of knowledge, and they transported it from Kiltelenar. But during that voyage, the Elvish emissaries experienced extreme weather, and their fleet was sunk off the southern coast of Catal. The Elvish emissary had to apologize to Irsa Tarset that he was unable to provide the gift, and Irsa Tarset had him executed on the spot during the coronation. Unbeknownst to Irsa Tarset, the emissary was the brother to the Elvish king. The Elven people then left the northern hemisphere, and they did what they called the Southern March, and they all migrated to what is now known as the Southern Marches, which are all the lands, an immense number of islands to the Southern Hemisphere, and they cursed the land. The Catal and the Eastern Kingdom used to be a verdant kingdom. In its place, what happened is they dried up all the plants that grew in this area, which is how this large desert came to be because of the curse. They also cursed teleportation magic, where you can't teleport in this northern hemisphere. In the war between Set and Horus Ra, the Irsa Tarset was excommunicated, and ever since then, there's always been a female leader of Catal, the princess. They call her the Princess of Light, and he was excommunicated in the war, but him and his legions fled to the desert away from the capital, and then the Solarian Knights entombed them in these places. So, with that being said, understanding that the Faceless Warlord is some kind of general who's immortal over a period of time, carries a signet that is supposed to be able to raise Irsa Tarset from his excommunication and bring him back to life or unlife.
I'm processing. I'm gonna finish this note that I was taking.
A lot of stuff.
But okay, so it's a signet. So my assumption is that the signet that the warlord is carrying could it possibly be the seal that we're looking for? Or are we looking for a seal that's directly like with the astrologer? I mean,
you're looking for half of the king's crest here in the tomb of the astrologer.
Right.
So likely not a signet. You're looking for a specific crest.
Okay.
Two halves make the whole, which opens the chamber of the wizard or sorcerer king, wizard king of Irsa Tarset. But with that information that Rhea passed on to you, specifically on that column that she was reading, the dates aligned to about 3 months from now, you know the next natural eclipse is supposed to happen in 3 months.
Okay. I am going to add a little bit of context. So, recalling this and kind of putting the pieces together using like my history and my knowledge as a sage and a scholar. After Rhea says that about 3 months, I think I'm going to like kind of perk up and take the piece of paper from you and read through it very quickly. You can see my eyes like moving and flickering across the page. and I'm going to look up at Rhea and then at Kalis. Did I say your name right? And I'm going to just be holding this, looking up at them. 3 months. If we don't get this ring, this signet, we have 3 months until they raise him back from the dead. And I don't explain anything at first, like, because I, you know, and then I'm kind of like giving a pause and add a little bit more context regarding, like the warlord and where we're going to find the ring, and just so not this whole string of information, which I love that I have this knowledge now. So I'm just going to tell them about the warlord.
We need a crest and a ring. Great. All right.
Well, let's just keep adding more to the shopping list.
Yeah.
So now what do? We continue venturing through until we find said pieces, or
How are you two feeling? Do we want to rest for a minute?
resting sounds amazing, but not. I'm gonna need more than a minute.
We can definitely do that. I think. I don't know. I'm debating whether they would like attack us in our rest or not.
Can't just crawl in a sarcophagus and hide.
Take a corner and watch.
We can definitely rest.
You've both taken on more damage than I have.
I'm gonna hide in this corner over here.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this conversation, you do see over here in the eastern part of this other undead beasts similar to what you just fought, along with the same structure of sarcophagus laying on the ground in the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. But they don't seem to be moving in your direction. The sarcophagus here in your room are finely crafted. It looks like they have gold inlay that borders whatever or whoever may have been entombed here in the sarcophagus. But it's pretty quiet as of this moment.
If we see them, we might want to move into the next room where they don't see us.
Sure, that's a possibility. Do we want to do that then?
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna walk over here.
That. Okay. Oh, I kept running into a wall. No wonder I couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
It just happened to me.
As you enter this room, in the north and west side, there stands two sarcophagus raised on plinths that sit about 3 feet high. They're about 12 feet long, much more ornately carved than those you saw in the prior room, located here and here.
Enta, you want to check these out real quick before we rest?
Yes. I'm going to like very furiously sniff the air a little bit to try to determine which of these I should look at first.
Maybe
and as
a
you
perception check.
Oh, okay. That's actually so funny.
I hear the violent sniffing in my ear.
16. As you move in and start your sniffing around, there is necrotic rot reeking from these sarcophagus.
I'm going to, I guess I'll follow Rhea to this one over here.
It stinks bad, unnaturally bad.
Think we should open it?
Well, I'm looking at like markings on it. I'm not touching it. I'm like, I don't know if we should open it. You didn't share what the thing said.
Yeah.
I don't know. My gut says not to touch anything unless we can determine whether or not it's actually what we're here for.
Chat is in there just bugging us. Open it. Everybody's saying open it, open it.
Of course they are.
Oh, hey, they have copies of the Sinbad Genie movie. Deal. I'm going in.
So, do I recognize or understand, or can I interpret any of the markings, or even any of like this necrotic type of, if it has any magical properties? Do I recognize or know any of these things?
The markings on sarcophagus mean that there were some import, they had some importance, right? They were of station, a vassal, perhaps of some kind. You can make me Arcana or Nature check if you want to determine this smell you're smelling.
You should totally open it.
It's a 16 Arcana.
16. You beat the DC. It smells like undeath, and it's pungent. It smells bad. And as you look at the markings, you see this black mist oozing from where the covering connects to the plinth, and it just seeps out ever so slowly.
Ew, brother.
I'm gonna turn to Rhea and just let her know these markings, there's something important about this person and the magic around it. It's like not death, but undeath. I think we should open this.
The word undeath. Rhea is gonna take almost like a lunging step backwards. Be like, something tells me it's gonna be kind of like what we face in there. So, I mean, if you want to open it, we can open it. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna turn and ask Kalis what he thinks.
Go ahead and open it. I'm back here.
Support you from way back here.
I'm gonna support you way back here behind this pole.
I think before I do that, I'd like to investigate this other sarcophagus that's up here at like the top of the room.
Mm-hmm. Very similar markings, very similar smell. Some blackness leaks from underneath the lid.
I think maybe I mean, they're sealed now. We could rest first. Who knows what we will find inside? We are looking for something. Some things.
I see. I'm gonna go tuck myself in this corner with Kalis and rest for a minute, catch my breath. And I would think it'd be nice if you came over here, because
I don't want to be alone over there.
yeah, I'd hate to have to tell Minta couldn't do it.
So I asked my group, intrepid adventurers, what happens now?
We gotta open them. Like, we have to.
You can open it.
Go right ahead. I'll stand back here and protect you just in case.
I'll go with you. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but you can open it.
You'll see Kalis like peek around the pillar, just like with his wand out. Yeah, go ahead. I got you. Good luck.
All right, I am going over to this sarcophagus on the left over here, and I'm gonna open it.
As you open it and you start to move the lid, you see two hands slam the lid as the lid tumbles 5 feet into the air before it clatters, breaking. And this bandage wrapped being sits up and starts to crawl out. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Just had to open the box.
I had to open it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Rhea, it is your turn. This creature has sat up in the sarcophagus. What do you do?
I'm going to pull out my bow and I'm gonna shoot at it. Shebang. For a crit.
That is a crit.
For 13.
13 points of
Points of
damage. Is
damage?
your bow magical?
No.
All right. As the arrow slams into this creature, it sticks into the hardened bandages, but doesn't look like it does as much damage as you anticipate.
Oh boy. I draw another bow. I draw another arrow.
19
boy.
hits as it's climbing
Another
its way to its feet.
Oh, that's not a crit. It's just a normal one.
8 damage.
Shabam. And then last one. Nope. Wrong button again. I've hit floss state, guys.
22 hits.
3 points of damage.
Again, as it slams into this creature, it seems to be somewhat resistant to your attacks.
Does it look like it's still taking damage?
Yes.
Okay. I think the game is still paused, but I would like to move back. I'm gonna move this way. Be like, all right, Minta. I don't know if you meant to do that.
Waka waka.
It's my turn. I pass it.
Phyllis, it is your go.
I'm going to give the old digital dice one more try. And I'm going to cast Firebolt. Come on, digital die. Don't fail me now.
16 hits.
Sweet. Damage. Think. 25.
As the fire from your firebolt slams into this creature, the bandages start to burn away as this creature takes more damage than you thought it might. And the power of your magic seeps through this creature, and as the bandages burn away, you hear the popping of their bones from within, and it falls back dead in its sarcophagus. Inside the sarcophagus, you see various coins and accoutrements.
So
Oh, that was anticlimactic. Okay.
I'm going to excitedly.
If you open the other one, so help me, high heavens.
Put that thing back, or so help me.
Yeah. So help me. So help me. Okay, so if we do encounter another one, that seems to be fire's not friendly. What's in the box? I'm still all the way over here.
In the box.
Kalis will come up and look at the box and say, okay, well, I want to see shinies. What shinies in here?
Roll me a D100.
Ooh,
What?
a D100. I've never rolled one of these. 1. 42.
There is 420 gold pieces worth of assorted gems, jewelry, and coinage in this sarcophagus.
Oh, that'll look great in my collection. I'll hang on to this for y'all. And puts it in a little pouch.
Okay.
Stuffs it in his shirt. Yep. I'll turn and look over. Let's see. Benta, you want to open the next one? I'll stand back here. I got you.
I mean, I really do kind of want to.
I got you from back here. Go get it.
No, I think we should keep searching because I don't think it's in here.
Hmm.
I don't think anything that we need is in here.
What do you think, Rhea?
Say we keep going.
Okay. So back the way we came, or are you going to go? We're going to go a different direction.
I say she's gonna point to like around the corner as she's walking. I want to go to this one this way.
Okay.
And she's gonna like bounce to the other side, seeing this opening.
Very similar to the other room. You see these ghasts and ghouls standing around these sarcophagus, standing in the or sitting in the cardinal direction.
Go this way.
To the south, you see similar sarcophagus, and then an opening to the east from here. I think you see in this chamber to the west a soft glowing blue light. Menta, from your location, there seems to be a wall that has been at least crumbled or broken, and then there is a large 3 foot by 3 foot signet of the Eye of Ra sitting on the wall here in the corner.
I'm gonna walk backward just enough to be able to talk to them in the light. And I'm just going to share, like, okay, I know my last idea was not a great one, but I'm telling you, this time we really found something. There's something in that room. There has to be something in that room.
How big is the room?
What?
I think it's about the same size as the other ones.
Do I, from what I saw of like the wall and anything else, do I is anything of it triggering any sort of memory or knowledge from me about what something like this usually might contain?
Make a history check or religion.
All right. I'm going to make a history check. 25.
Wow. All right. So Ra was on the side of, during the wars of the Age of Mine, Ra is considered a god of lawful good, like the creator of the Egyptian mythos. Well, not the creator, but the son of the creators, Osiris, and I forget what the other person was. But it's typically, in this context, it typically denotes safe haven or something similar to that.
So I'm going to kind of whisper to them, just like fervidly, talking very quickly, trying to explain the history that I know, ending with, there's something there, maybe something safe. It's supposed to indicate some sort of safe haven. I would be a weird place, but there's something there.
Hey, well, if you trust it, then I guess I'll follow. Just, I guess, get ready for another fight.
You freaking hell. Leroy.
Okay. Yay. I'm really happy about this.
Feel like you got something up your sleeve, Kalis.
I do. I have a few. I'm gonna step to the edge there of the room and stop. Right there.
Yeah, you see these two ghouls standing there, their bodies swaying back and forth. You hear the low guttural.
I want to do this safely, but let's see. I bet I can't do it anyway. Let's see here. Where is it? Yes, I can. I tell the others that I can see these two if they can see them as well. It's like I'll say I can take them out so we don't have to fight. If you want to make it quick and easy, just have to cross your fingers that it works.
Okay.
Mr. DM, can you draw me a 20-foot circle to indicate for 6th level fireball?
Oh no.
Fireballs, 20-foot radius, so
Yep.
40 foot.
I want to back up.
Yeah, that's why I was asking for that, so I know how big it was. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
No. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's all I had option wise.
Oh my god.
Actually,
I
it's
didn't ask-
about this big.
I said it still would take them out, but
This is more acceptable.
yeah. That okay to go with then?
Yeah.
Mr. DM, you'll have to help me on this though, because I did say 6th level. The only problem is it shows on Beyond on the 6th level. It does not show on Foundry under my spells.
All right, so 6D, 8D6 is a normal fireball.
It says under Beyond is 11d6.
Yeah, these guys have 27 hit points and 14 hit points. Roll me 11d6.
Okay. Where is d6? We're gonna just do it like this. That's a lot of dice.
41. So I'm going to give one a saving throw. Because if it saves for half, that is 20. Let me make sure he's not vulnerable to fire. These are goals. Dex save. 13. That fails. So describe to me your fireball and how it obliterates everything in here, including all the sarcophagus and everything else.
Oh, just put both my hands together, pull a skull-shaped fireball in, spread it out, push it out to the middle of the room, and it gets bigger. Ugh. I hope I didn't just screw up big time. Oh well.
We'll find out.
And as you blast these creatures, they're blown to bits, immolated underneath your fireball. The echo's not too loud, but the dust scatters, the fine dust here in the corners of the room. In the western edge, there is a ring of stones, and from that ring of stones emanates a blue fire. Behind it, it looks like a wall that had been broken down and then rebuilt as stones are piled up against it. Amongst the stones are what look like skulls, but the current threat of ghouls has been removed. What happens now?
I cleared the room out. Your turn.
I mean, being a rock gnome, I'm very attracted by these rocks.
As you make your way over underneath the Eye of Ra that seems to be embedded in the top portion of this, there is script just below it.
Can I read the scripts? Do I know?
You can. It's a little bit difficult to read from your position.
Oh, okay. Am I close
says-
enough yet?
For those who rest in the shadow of the eye, may Ra's blessing be upon you.
I'm gonna translate this to Rhea and Kalis.
Okay. You can make me a religion check or an arcana check. Minta.
I will make an arcana check over. Too bad. That one's a 9.
Yeah, you're not really sure what that might mean. But as you step into the blue flames or the light of these blue flames, where the rest of the tomb had been insufferable to the point of stagnant air, you feel a briskness as you stand here next to this fire.
So, either I'm crazy or there's something different about this, like, flame in here.
Let me come look at it. Oop, never mind.
Rhea's gonna walk up to the wall. You're muted.
I was just saying the same thing, right? As you walk up to the wall, it feels refreshing. You guys can give me an arcana or religion check.
Very nice.
Very nice. Kalis, I think as you look and you see this large image of the Eye of Ra, and then there's this text underneath that Minta had told you, then there's rocks are piled up, and your innate magic from being a sorcerer, you feel that there's more to this message, and you climb forward and you move some of the rock, and effectively, if you spend an hour resting here, you will gain the benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you guys going to spend an hour here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead and take a long rest.
Yay, I have all my slots back. I can do stuff again.